Good morning, Professor Sandberg. Today, I'm going to be talking about the motion of the planets in our solar system. The motion of the planets can be quite complex, but these are some basic principles that can help us understand how they move in the solar system. First, we should note that all planets orbit the sun in elliptical paths, which means oval-shaped paths basically. These paths are determined by the gravitational pull of the sun on the planet. The closer a planet is to the sun, the faster it will travel in its orbit. This is due to the stronger gravitational pull of the sun at shorter distances. So basically here, for example, this is showing the Earth in its elliptical path, which is not like a perfect circle around the sun. It's more of a oval or elliptical shape, and basically the closer you are, the stronger the gravitational pull is, which will pull you closer, and obviously hotter planets and stuff with like Venus and Mercury. But then as you go back to like Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune, it becomes wider elliptical paths away from the sun because the gravitational pull is strong. So how do the planets move? Planets also rotate on their axis. The amount of time it takes for a planet to complete one rotation day, which is known as a day basically, is what's going on here basically. It takes one day to complete a rotation around on its axis, and it takes 1 year to revolve around the sun. The length of day varies from planet to planet depending on the planet's size and how quickly it is rotating. So here goes some lengths and days on each planet. Starting with days, which is going to start with hours. Mercury is 1,408 hours in a day. Venus is 5,832 hours in a day. Earth is 24 hours in a day. Mars is 25 hours in a day. Jupiter is 10 hours in a day. Saturn is 11 hours. Uranus is 17 hours. And Neptune is 16 hours. When we move over here to how many days are in the year, we have Mercury with 88 days, Venus with 225 days, Earth with 365 days, Mars with 687 days, Jupiter with 4,333 days, Saturn with 10,759 days, Uranus with 30,687 days, and Neptune with the most coming in at 60,190 days. Here I have some additional facts. The combined effects of a planet's orbit and its rotation can produce some interesting phenomena. For example, the tilt of a planet's axis relative to its orbit can cause seasonal changes in its climate. Additionally, some planets have moons that also orbit them, which can produce tidal effects on the planet's surface. In conclusion, overall, the motion of planets is governed by the principles of gravity and motion, as described by the laws of physics. These principles help us understand not only the motion of the planets in our solar system, but also the motion of other celestial bodies throughout the universe. And this here is very important to me because not only is it interesting because I wanted to learn about it more this year because I found space interesting and learn about how big it is and how big the universe is. It makes me feel really small inside. But it's also interesting because it expresses how amazing God is and how he can use his creation to basically blow our minds and expand the universe past whatever we can imagine. And that's my video.